Yo, yo, yo. Today, I'm going to be breaking down how I am up $2,700 on my funded account. If you didn't already know, my name is Herbie Wilson. I'm 18 years old. I'm a day trader from England. I'm going to be showing you how I'm up 2,700 on my Express. So going into it, forming my daily bias, I was bullish. This is because we had internal stacked highs on YM after breaking out of this internal range and this internal range. So overall, I was bullish. Up to this point, I had seen that we had a daily gap that had not been tapped yet. So what do we expect? We expect a good reaction. Only if the other two indexes are aligned with the reaction that we are expecting. So cool. I see that whatever, YM, we can leave it. We've just swept out internal liquidity and we have got a daily gap here that hasn't been tapped yet. So there's some cool reasons of why. Secondly, as soon as the macro opened, we broke 5-minute structure. So up to this point, I was bullish. I was going to hop off the charts because YM had taken all of the highs and that was my bias. But then I checked NQ. NQ has got Asia low, London low, and the whole imbalance with low resistance liquidity. So we have got external liquidity and internal liquidity. Why do markets move? They move to generate liquidity, hunt liquidity, rebalance to inefficiencies, rebalance to equilibrium. What have we done here? We have rebalanced to equilibrium. What have we also done here? We have rebalanced to inefficiencies. And what else have we done here? We have generated liquidity and we have hunted liquidity. My main reason of why this is an A-star setup is the fact that we have external liquidity drawn with internal liquidity with imbalance that needed to be filled. And that is the exact reason why I've profited from today. So going into it, why did I take this trade? On the 1 minute, we had a 1 minute SMT with the S&P. Scrap YM at this point, we have got the daily rejection and we got the buy side levels which aid the daily rejection. So now we're going to ES and NQ. We have the 1 minute SMT that took place here. And on top of that, we have obviously got these draws on liquidity here. So cool. As soon as I see a 5-minute change in structure, I am looking for shorts now. I am looking for shorts. Which aids this is the fact that the 1 minute has already broken structure here, and the 15-minute is ideally going to be broken structure because this 4-hour gap is forming. So, okay, at this point, I'm heavily bearish and I'm just watching market structure to understand how we are moving in this market today. As you can see, we have got a 5-minute gap here. Huge, huge, huge. As you can see, we have a 15-minute gap here. Huge, huge, huge. But that doesn't mean anything. No one gives a shit about them because if you don't understand how the markets are moving today, then you won't understand how they're moving tomorrow. My 2,000 hours of experience, 3,000 hours of experience have got me to this point where I understand market structure. I understand this shit. I've seen it so many times that I understand what is going to happen and when. We are moving in a time-based period. Price hasn't made us move down here. Time has. Why is that? What time is it? What time is it? We are in the macro. The macro is from 9:50 to 10 of US time. As you can see here, we have made the SMT and we have drawn straight towards liquidity. This also means that we are drawing to lower liquidity. So what am I doing? I'm analyzing structure. I'm realizing that we aren't pushing higher. We're not internally sweeping this high here to go lower. We're not pushing past this high to go lower. So what do I expect? I expect internal manipulation. I'm going down to the 30-second. I'm seeing that this high has been taken on ES, on Nasdaq, and hasn't been taken on ES. So there is a change in, there is an SMT. Here is the change in structure. So alright, you can already see, if you've got eyes, how low of a risk this trade is. We're targeting our imbalances, our internal low resistance liquidity, and our high time frame draws of liquidity. Look, it can't be as simple as this. It can't be as simple as this. On top of this, as you can see, London and Asia high, low were both taken at the same time as these internal lows were taken on ES. I don't know how I can explain this other than the fact that we have got a high amount of low resistance liquidity that will be ran by ES. We've already swept that on NQ. What aligns time-wise? What aligns? This is exactly what aligns. Whether we take London and Asia on ES does not matter. We are going to take this low resistance liquidity, and practically, from a time-based standpoint, this low resistance liquidity is the equivalent to these lows. ES is the lagging index. I don't like trading ES anyway, but yeah, I'm practically taking this trade on ES, and I'm entering up here, and I'm targeting these lows. I just did it on NQ, and I made $2,700, and that is the reason why I entered the trade. I had my 1 minute manipulation. I had my internal manipulation. I had my change in structure, and I had my draw and liquidity. And that is how I'm up $2,700 on the day. I'm on a 4-trade winning streak, as you can see, absolutely blasting these profits out the window. And yeah, comment below if you've learned something. Comment below if you've got anything else that you would like me to explain that I might be able to help you with. And yeah, see you next time.